Hey guys, welcome. Today we're going to take a look at revolver grip. Before we talk about how to grip the revolver, we're going to talk a little bit about the function of revolver because that's going to play into why we choose certain grips. The traditional double action revolver, when you pull the trigger, has two functions. One is to draw the hammer back, as you can see here, until it reaches its apex and then releases it forward. The other function is to rotate the cylinder so that a fresh cartridge is underneath the hammer when it fires. You can see the cylinder rotating. In order for the cylinder to function well and to rotate and move in and out, there needs to be a slight gap between the cylinder itself and the barrel. Because that gap exists, it's possible for hot gases to expand and come out on the sides of the revolver. And there could also be particulates like parts of bullet jacketing material or lead. It's usually not a lot, but it does happen. With that in mind, let's talk about the grip. So there's a couple of ways we can grip the revolver. The first way we're going to look at is with the thumbs forward. This grip replicates the way you'd grip your semi-automatic. The nice thing about this grip is there's just one grip. You want to get as high up on the back strap as possible with your firing hand, and the support hand comes up here. The downside to this grip is two things. Number one, you may come in contact with the rotating cylinder, creating drag. Number two, if you're not careful, or if you have larger hands or a smaller revolver, your thumb may come forward of the edge of the cylinder, exposing it to the hot gases and particulates that are going to come out of the cylinder gap. So you've got to be careful about that. If you wanted to thumb cock the revolver from this grip, you could come back with this thumb, or you could come up with the firing side thumb. Next grip we're going to look at is a complete wraparound, where the thumb comes all the way around the back of the gun. This is a pretty strong grip, but you need large hands to make this work comfortably. From this grip, your hand is obviously clear of the cylinder gap, and it's pretty easy to come up and thumb cock the revolver. The downside to this grip, first of all, is you need larger hands, and second of all, you wouldn't want to get used to this and then apply it while you're shooting a semi-auto, because that reciprocating slide will come back and bite your thumb pretty good. Third grip, and the one I personally like to use, is crossing the thumbs. It is different than the way I grab my semi-auto, but the nice thing is it keeps my thumb away from the cylinder and the gap, and it provides a pretty good tight grip for me. If I want a thumb cock, I'll either come here, or I can always come out with this thumb as well. But obviously it's going to be much faster just to come up this direction. So there you have it, a couple of different options for your revolver grip. If you have any more questions, feel free to give us a call or come by our website, or come on out to one of our classes. We even have a really exciting revolver-only class. Even if you don't normally carry or shoot a revolver, the revolver-only class can be a lot of fun, and you learn how to press that trigger in a bunch of different ways. So we'll see you out here.